Let's start here, okay? Everything is going wrong. So the whole concept of this whole thing is rule number one, keep it pushing. And rule number two, beat Minecraft. I guess this series is an excuse for me to have something out there on YouTube. Whether it's low effort, high effort, I just want something to keep going. In my life right now, I'll be honest, it's kind of low. It's never been the highest I've ever been. I can say that for sure. I'm working a full-time job. I'm doing college. I feel very overwhelmed. I feel like I don't have many time for the relationships I want to build or the hobbies I want to create and the passions that I have because of the lifestyle I'm kind of geared towards. And that to me is very upsetting. I just came after a 8-hour shift, walked 10 miles while having like bad stomach issues. I caught a stomach bug this weekend and have been shitting my brains out, literally. Like I've been like shitting in the toilet, like straight water, like squirt gun water shit out my butt the entire weekend and today at work. And I shit next to this poor dude in the bathroom. He was wearing like a suit or something. I know because I went to go open the bathroom. I went to get the big stall. I like shitting in the big stalls. I don't like shitting in the little stalls. And I went to go shit in the big stall and somebody was in there and it was this dude in a suit. But I sit right next to this dude and he was in there for a minute. He wasn't pooping, he wasn't peeing, he was just sitting there. And I fucking let it loose. I mean, I was letting that hoe bang. It sounded like gunfire in that shit, like wet gunfire, like a water balloon fight. And I was just letting that hoe sing. I'm starting this series for me, bro. Just to keep my dreams alive. I've been wanting to do this for so long. And I'm not gonna let a busy, bad stage of my life cloud what I really want to do in my life, which is to entertain people. I always wanted to be an entertainer, and even more than that, I always wanted to be somebody people could look up to. I think, baby steps, step by step. Let's just start a simple series, and I'm coming into this with like the expectations that it's not gonna do well. Like I don't imagine that this is gonna do well. Minecraft series is playing the game regularly ended with PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye 6 years ago. Like actually 6 years ago. For those who don't know, I work at a hospital. And in this hospital, you see a lot. I see a lot. Even inconsequential roles in the job, you see a lot, like mine. I'm 19, I'm not really a nurse yet. I think I'm gonna go and try to find an oak biome. I never really liked the spruce snow shit. I always thought it was the worst biome. I don't like ice biomes either. I don't like mountains. I mean, I fuck with mountains if they're like normal mountains. Like I just never liked the spruce ice biome. There was never spruce doors look ass. Spruce everything kind of looks bad to me. Oak is where the real shit is at. Oak and birch. Birch is kind of, you feel me? Birch is not really up there, but I'm gonna get me some oak. I'm really hoping as I spend more time doing this series, that I actually stay with it. Yo, you back up. You back up. Yo, chill. No way, I ran out of breath. Alright, we're good. I'm probably gonna treat this like a little journal. And if it works, then it works. You know what I mean? Like, if this series ends up blowing up, which I hope it does, or maybe not even blowing up, but gains a little traction just through the consistency. Because I'm probably gonna, I don't want to do this every day, maybe, but I think it's just something nice to keep me occupied. So when I come home from work and when I'm done with school, I don't just rot and let my dreams be just that, dreams. You know what I mean? I have like ADHD. I'm not diagnosed. Actually, tomorrow, I'm gonna get a diagnosis. I had filled out my ASRS and everything. And the doctor had told me that it was looking pretty interesting. So tomorrow I'm gonna have a virtual meeting with my doctor, who I've had for 2 years, and he's actually recommended me to a couple psychologists before, off of the suspicion of ADHD, but I just, life got busy. I'm like, oh, I'm good, and then, you live with it for so long, you think things are as they are, but you just gotten used to masking and living with a condition that you've held on to for so long. That is that emerald? Okay, fuck it. Gotta get some iron first before I can mine that, or maybe diamond. I don't know how you mine emerald, but yeah, I forgot what I was saying again. That's cool. And being told that you don't have it throughout my entire life, I was told that there's nothing wrong with me. I was just lazy. So there's a lot of psychology there where you're just kind of in an awkward in-between space where you're like, the thing I have now, the answer to the problems I've had in my life aren't as important as the issues I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Even though that sounds consequential, like you imagine you would absolutely desire or yearn for the answers to explain why you are the way you are. Sometimes things are more important. Sometimes people pass away. Sometimes you get sick. Sometimes you don't have time. Sometimes you don't have the money to be spending on evaluations in hospitals and by psychologists. So priorities do go up and down. And sometimes you live good life. You know what I mean? That's something that happened to me when I was given to a psychologist. I was like, man, I'm living life right now. I had a girlfriend at the time. I was doing good. I was like, man, I'm so happy. Like, it don't matter if I don't have it, because I'm happy right now. But in that, the underlying problems don't just disappear when my dopamine rises. Whoa, look at this cave. So now that I'm an adult and that it's in my hands now, I took the time to spend the money and go see the right doctor. And tomorrow, I'm assuming I'm probably gonna get a diagnosis. I mean, I've known it for a very long time. My friends have known it for a very long time. Even though we know it, not being diagnosed has always been something like, yeah, maybe, but there's like a small chance you're just dumb. That's kind of how it felt, like that fear of kind of not having a crutch, because it always felt so apparent to me, to everybody else, even to my teachers. I had a teacher, I think her name was, no, not Miss Seal, but she was an amazing teacher. White lady, I had her in my junior year. She was like, oh yeah, you definitely have something. Like, the way you behave, I also have this, that, and the third. It resembles the struggles that I had dealt with, or that I actively deal with, and you should get checked out. But this is the moment to finally get an answer, because that deep feeling of, what if this isn't this and I'm actually just incapable is terrifying. That shit is genuinely terrifying. Look at all this coal. That shit is genuinely terrifying. Like, I'd say, even it's a weird, it feels like almost a paradox, because even though I'm living in the security of having a mental illness, I've never been diagnosed with that mental illness. So it's kind of like a double-sided sword, or not mental illness, a disorder, I'd say, rather, because it's like, yeah, I'm the way I am because of this, but if I'm not this, then I'm just incapable of doing things that other people are, and I don't have an explanation. I think I'm more scared of not having an answer than I am not getting a diagnosis, because that makes me feel like there are more problems with me that I don't have kind of an idea where to start with. Yo, please guys, I need some food, guys, please. Is that a village? I see oh shit, I see a village. Yo, this is a really cool part. Like, oh shit, this is a really cool generation. Imagine like I made like a on the water town, kind of like that town in Italy. I cannot remember the name of that town. I don't think I ever knew the name of the town, but you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna put a photo up. That little cave right there, that could be like an entrance to like a building or like a factory or like a mob spawn or something. This village here is just a village, and that's cool. I could like dig holes into this. I could like put boats, or I can make like little trails, or I could, bro, there's so much potential here. I really fuck with this like mountain lake like environment. This is mad cool. Why is there a baby coming out of that cave, bro, on some Moon Knight shit? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, they love me in this game, bro. They absolutely love me in this game. And I'm gonna take one of the beds too. I can't lie, I thought when I was gonna press record that it was just gonna be a little awkward, but for me, this is enjoyable. Kind of getting a lot off of my chest and kind of just speaking things out into existence. Whether that's healthy or not, or whether I should post that on the internet or not, I guess we'll figure that out. But for the meantime, I feel good about this. I think I should actually do something productive in this video game now. I think the first idea I want to do is capitalize on that Italy island. I don't like spruce. Like, I think this whole mountain area is so fire, but I hate spruce. It's the worst tree in like all of gaming. Remove that shit today, now, forever. We have no diagnosis, we have no home, and by the next hour tomorrow, we'll probably have both of those things. Sounds pretty good. And then we'll kind of combine this into a video. Watch this transition. Guys, you'll never guess what happened. You'll never guess. I got diagnosed. I did professionally by a doctor. 12 years of doctoring. And I got medicated. I'll try that out soon. See how that makes me feel. See how I feel after doing that. So yeah, all that stressing over nothing. But I'm still gonna, play the game, because the whole idea is consistency. So let's keep going. If you couldn't tell, I'm in a way better mood today. Even though I'm tired, even though I want to go to bed, today was a way chiller day. Not only was it way chiller, but good things happened. Making steps, or I'm going forward in life, So I cannot be that mad. I've started today, writing down things that I think of like at work or while I'm not doing YouTube, and I'm gonna remind myself to talk about them when I do record in my recordings. So now I was transporting a patient who was reading a porn audiobook out loud after doing an x-ray. So I pick her up from the x-ray and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Christian. I'm going to take you to your room," yada, 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 being very cordial, being very nice. And she doesn't respond to me. She just kind of didn't really pay any attention to me. So initially I was thought maybe she's mute or maybe she's deaf, because I throughout the trip I asked her multiple questions and generally no responses. So I didn't hold it against her or anything. And she has this audio book playing in the background the entire time since before I even got there. And I'm like, let me just listen a little bit to what she's doing. I mean, we're not talking or conversating or anything. There's no harm in it. I listened to it, and it's like an audio book of a woman, and she's talking, and she's like, "Yeah, he sure knows how to fuck." And I was like, "Yo, hold on, pause now. What is this lady listening to?" And it's super freaky, and the longer I listen, the freakier it gets. And I'm slowly starting to like it. I'm like, "Yo, this shit's kind of gas." Like, man, why did John do that? Like, well, come on now, John, you freaky little fuck. Come on now, lock in. And I'm just listening to this book, and I'm like, man, this is a crazy. This is a crazy thing that's happening. like I'm listening to this book and I'm low-key getting mad invested because the trip took at least like 15-20 minutes. So I'm getting 20 minutes of straight content. That was like at least 3 pages. That was like a little preview to the book. I'm listening, and I bring her to her destination. She goes to her room, and I plug the bed up and everything, and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to. And I'm like, okay, ma'am, I'm gonna let your nurse know you're here. She looks me dead in my eyes and says, okay. So you can speak the whole time. You was just ignoring me because you was locked in. That was the crazy part. And I mean, I kind of understand. I understand just a little bit. But not enough. Please don't do that to me. I was nervous. Wow, a fox. Is he hunting for fish? Do foxes hunt for fish in the water? Please tell me. Is that what's happening? How do I tame a fox? Is he hunting? Is he gonna go after that fish? Am I tripping? Or is he just swimming? Please tell me that's actually happening. I can see some ecosystem in this game. That's so fire. I really wish that I really hope that's happening right now, or else I look really stupid. I pull up to the CT scan location to pull up and pick up a patient. And in this location there's a nurse, and she looks at me. She's younger, maybe 26-ish. Black, nice braids, very pretty. I thought she was very pretty. And she's like, come here, you have something in your hair. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, so I lean over so she could get it for me, right? And she picks it out of my hair, and it's like a feather, like a white feather. So immediately trying to make my jokes type shit. Oh, it's gray hairs, bro. This job is doing it to me. I'm already aging. And she's like, oh, you're cute. Gives me 2 pats on the head. I will take all my clothing off right now. You think I care about this job? I'm willing to sacrifice everything. That shit had me turned up to the maxest. I'll be for real. Y'all are scared to be for real. I'll be for real. To me, my future was gone in that moment. Lust had controlled my whole body. Do not tell me these bitches is laid up in my bed. Get out of my bed, bro. Bitch. It's my bed, bitch. Yeah, swim in the water. Skinny dip or some shit, bitch. I think those were the only 2 things I've written, which is really funny because both of them are freaked out. I gotta add some versatility in there, but those were two highlights of the day, because you know, working where I work, you see stories every day, and you know what I'm saying. Some of them could be, and sometimes you can make a light out of a dark. I don't give up on the Oak house. I give up on finding Oak. The last time I tried finding Oak, I got lost. I don't want to sacrifice that, bro. I'm just gonna go over Spruce, bro. No matter how much I hate Spruce, this bitch ass Spruce, I hate it. I'm just gonna rock with it though, because, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I think that's a phrase. Beggars cannot be choosers. Now keep in mind, I have not built in this video game in a minute, but that does not mean I'm not. That does not mean I'm a. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is a cool ass looking chicken. Why does he have a slick back? Latino ass chicken. Do I have an egg? How do I feed chicken? Can I get a seed? Hold on. This chicken is fire. I want him. Yo, give me a seed. Do I have one? No way, I don't have a seed. I need a seed. I got one. Yo, that chicken is so fire. Yo, I have not played this game in so long. I'm kind of out of the loop. Yo, where is he? I need that, bro. I actually need that chicken. That chicken is so fire. Is that him? Look at his slick back. Look at him, swagged up. He's like that one bird from My Hero. You know what I'm talking about, the crow? What sounds do crows make? That was kind of fire. Come on now, don't play with me. Look at him, bro. He got long steps, bro. Each step is like half a block, bro. You never seen acceleration in a chicken like this before, I'll tell you that. All right, now the hard part is keeping him on a floating platform in the middle of the mountains. If RIENDS, we're just friends. So go look at me with that look in your eyes. Realize. So don't go. Sorry, Brodigi. You're stuck here forever now. But don't worry, I'm gonna get you somebody to love, man. Or maybe a friend. Maybe you don't need somebody to love. Maybe you just need somebody to enjoy your presence. So, I'm gonna find somebody. They don't even gotta look like you, for real. I don't even need to segregate. Maybe I could find a white chicken, give him a little white friend. Or maybe if there's other chickens around, give him a little brown friend. Will he despawn if I don't name tag him? I don't know. Guys, you find me annoying, guys. Guys, annoying. Blue egg. Oh my god, maybe Gervonta's a girl. I think hens can only lay eggs, right? I think one of the worst haircuts to like ever come out might be the side part. And like I mean like a top fade, like a high fade side part. I just don't think many people look good with like faded side parts. Even like Cristiano Ronaldo, I think he's rocking a side part, and that it's just not pushing it. I don't think anybody can really just rock a top, like a side part. Like maybe like the emo side parts, like the really long, like grown out emo side parts. That I can fuck with. I feel like that in itself is its kind of own section of like fashion and like culture, and it works so well for what it's doing. But if you get in faded side parts in the Big 25, or in general, because I also had a faded side part. I remember in 6th grade, I was rocking that faded side part thinking I was the smoothest. I mean, I used to swoop down to the side. I used to use my cousin's leave-in conditioner, have the curl swoop to the side. I was kind of my own thing, because who's rocking curly side parts, though? Back in 2019 in 6th grade, who was rocking curly side parts like I was rocking curly side parts? You really got to think about the innovation that 13-year-old me was doing at the time. Baby Gervonta! Maybe you didn't need someone to love. You just needed to have some. Maybe you needed something. Maybe you didn't need. Maybe you didn't need to find love. Maybe the love was inside of you this whole time, Gervonta. It's definitely not pretty, but it's home. Okay, that's the beauty in it. I think I did a good job for the first episode. Found a nice place to live and built a little home. I got Gervonta and Gervonta Jr. Maybe I have Gervonta and Davis for any of my boxing fans out there. Got a little bed. I got a little chest, a purple bed that I stole from a poor villager's house. I'm definitely gonna return this sometime soon and make my own. I don't know how to end this video. Bye guys.